Round 6 of the 2009 Dextro Energy Triathlon I2 World Championship here in London. Nearly 70 men testing out the course that will be used in various versions for the 2012 Olympic Games. And it doesn't take long until a Russian goes to the lead in the swim, Ivan Vasiliev. It's always a Russian as he looks over his shoulder. And that'll be Frederic Bilabre having a great swim right there as well. A group of about 10 men have made the break. The two Brownlees, Alistair and Johnny, along with Javier Gomez, into that lead bunch. And there is Brownlee, along with Gomez, pushing the pace through High Park. 8 laps, 40 kilometers, quite close on some of those corners. It is very flat, however, and we're looking at a group of 11 or so men on the bike course, about 35 to 40 seconds back to the main chase group, which includes Brad Kullefelt, Kris Gemmell, Daniel Unger, Jared Shoemaker into that bunch, and there are the Germans, Rank doing a lot of work out there along with Justus trying to get themselves back into this race. They are narrowing the gap, however, as they come to the mid stages of the 40-kilometer ride. And there is Gomez. He is down with a crash. Look at him. He's got some abrasions on the shoulder. Doesn't look like any broken bones, but look at the backside. He's got a race in a week in Yokohama. Brownlee now missing Gomez as he tries to get the rest of the men in that lead group to do some work. And look at, he is the general out there today. Wants to keep that string of 4 World Cup wins going. His young brother Johnny starting to respond. And now as we take a look, caught back up the whole group, and that is the likes of Bruno Paez and Rudy Wild, who have broken away. In fact, they have miscalculated. They should have been coming off the bike right there. That was the end of the 40K. Bruno looks over. Rudy Wild is in his bare feet, so he knew that he should have been coming off, but in fact, they continue on for one more lap, and here comes chaos. 46 or 47 men into the transition zone, the big runners, going for it all. Gomez out now. We saw that Jared Shoemaker had some problems. That's Vidal down with a bit of a crash, so he's trying to get back up as well. And there is Brownlee trying to get the shoes on. He'll have a bit of a slower transition. Mark Freda heading out onto the start of the run there as well. And we understand that is Brad Kullefelt, who had in fact had a spoke go right through his foot. Look at the bleeding. So Kullefelt is down and is in massive pain. That's 3 big runners. Gomez out, as well as Shoemaker, and now Kullefelt as we look back up to the leaders, and Brownlee pushing the pace. Justus sitting on his feet, and that is a great run for Justus, but Brownlee has found one more gear going into the last 3 kilometers, and he will have a sizable gap back to Steffen Justus, who has never been on top of the podium. This will equal his best ever if he can hold on, and the crowd, which is huge, well over 200,000 filling this park, and they've heard about the man who has had 3 wins. Well, now they get to see him win his 4th at home. You can imagine the excitement for Alistair Brownlee as he takes London. Dextro Energy World Cup win number 4 in the season for him. Justus will take the silver, his best ever, and Gemmell gets on the podium for the first time in 2009.